welcome to this edition of Adopt a Pet. This is Stacy and I'm Janice. We got a little quick show for you today because it's so busy here. So we got one cat and a few dogs to show you, and we're going to start with the sweetest cat you're ever going to want to meet. This cat is an absolute love. Now that I've said that, it'll turn into, you know, Puma. No, this is a Puma. But this is absolutely the sweetest cat on the planet.
This is a really, really beautiful cat. And I wonder if you can get the little Bengal markings on this kitty. Not quite a tabby, so we have this kitty down as a Bengal mix. And
Oh, I'm sorry, not a Puma, a tiger.
a tiger, yeah. This little kitty actually was a stray here in Burbank. And it's been here a few days. It's a little boy. And we named him Blue because he's this beautiful, beautiful, like
He's just
gray blue.
gorgeous. Color is really great.
He's a really nice looking cat.
Very sweet.
He's an adult cat. We think he's between 1.5 and 2 years old, so he's not gonna grow that much, but he definitely should fill out. He's a little thin. But yeah, stray on the streets. And so if he looks familiar to you, or if you know who he belongs to, please come down and check it out, or let them know so they can come down. And we'll be happy to return him. Otherwise, if no one comes to claim him, he's going to be available on April 6th, and he'll be $78 to adopt. And yeah, we're just hoping that his new owners keep him inside.
Yeah, he's going to make somebody a great house cat because he's just wonderful.
Isn't he? I mean, he's got a really nice temperament. We were just talking about how vocal he is.
And he's a talker.
Very vocal.
He's a talker.
Yeah, and he came in that way, just meowing and talking, and there's nothing wrong with that. That just really, really adds to his personality. Hi, baby.
He just totally seems unfazed by the noise and things going on, and
Yeah.
just chilling.
He's a nice cat.
Totally chilling.
You're a nice cat. But yeah, we have other adult cats available for adoption. Only $78 to adopt.
Yep.
You ready to go? All right.
Sweetie.
That was easy.
And I hear the sound of a big dog. And of course, I've been wrong before. You know, I'll say big dog, and you guys bring me in, you know, something that fits in a
It's a
teacup.
dog like
but-
this big with
yeah,
its head this
yeah, it's
big.
just,
Yeah.
But this sounds like a big dog.
Yeah. Come on in, Truman.
Yeah.
Hi, Truman.
Baby. Oh, no, Truman just went down the hall. Okay, come on, baby. You're just not the least bit interested. No,
Truman,
sorry.
come here. Are you giving Chris a hard time?
Oh,
Are
no.
you giving Chris a hard time? No. Good boy. Yeah, he sure
They
is.
just didn't want to come here. There were other places to go.
You know, we've shown Truman a couple other times. He's been here for so long. He's actually been available since December 15th. Hey, do you maybe want to turn around and look at Colleen? Hey, do you want to look around?
I
and
was
look
showing
around?
my spots.
Yeah, this is Truman is an American Bulldog, and there is a few real distinctive traits with American Bulldogs. One of them being they grunt
And snort and,
and
snarf.
snort and snarl
drool.
and they snore really loud. And they are definitely an acquired taste. I acquired that taste a long time ago for them. I love this breed. I've had this breed for many years. A lot of people think that they're pit bulls. They're not pit bulls.
Nope.
And they're wonderful, loyal dogs. They're good with kids. Truman happens to
They're
not.
really bulldogs with long legs.
That's exactly what they are.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They're great family dogs. But, you know, as with any breed, you know, you've got to make them part of the family. You can't just throw them in the backyard because they look big and scary.
No.
But,
No, because
yeah.
they'd really rather be asleep on your queen size bed.
Well, and especially Truman, because I will tell you that Truman is Mr. Lazy Bones. He's very young. He's only 1.5 years, but he has the demeanor of a nice 11-year-old. He prefers to hang out, show you his belly, and just sleep all day. He's he gets excited when he's out of his kennel, so he would be a good walking or hiking partner for about an hour. That's what you can tap him out at. Then he wants to go home and go to sleep. So he's perfect. He's great.
Oh, you're pretty good. You're about 30 minutes more than my dog.
Yeah. But Truman is great. He's good with children. He's just not good with other animals. So Truman needs to be the only pet in the household, no cats and no other dogs. He should not go to any dog parks or anything. He can be walked safely, and he's not going to drag you down the street after another dog, but he shouldn't live with another animal. So, and you know, that's really his only fault. Otherwise, he's wonderful. and he's all about the belly rubs. And the staff and volunteers here love him very much. But yeah, he's been available since December, and we already neutered him as an incentive to take him home right then. He's 104 to adopt, and that'll include his microchip and his vaccinations. What do you think, buddy? I'm gonna go hiking. Truman, Truman, you wanna get up? Yeah. All right, so that's Truman.
All right, buddy.
Come on, Truman. Come on. Go with Chris.
He says, no, my hour's done.
Go with Chris. Go with Chris. Come on.
You sure it was an hour? Like 5
Okay,
minutes?
And he's down again. Down again. All right, buddy. Come on, baby.
It's okay.
It's very funny.
He says, I'd have stayed, but that bench looked a little hard.
Hi, Roo. Oh, don't knock the camera over. Hi, Roo. How are you doing? Look, is this like the softest looking dog in the world? Hey, it was Truman. It was Truman. He was just here. Sit. Roo, come here. Do you want to come up here? Come up here. Show us your personality. Hi, Roo. Okay, so this is Roo. Roo's a puppy. Roo is between 10 months old and a year. And the reason why his name is Roo is because our two kennel attendants, Jessica and Marissa, were at the front desk one day, and the doors opened to the shelter, and in bounced Roo with no one behind him, no one with him. He just came into the shelter, and he jumped on their laps and proceeded to jump from chair to chair, so they called him Roo. And yeah, somebody came in sauntering after him later, saying that they found him. But yeah, they pretty much let him walk into the shelter by himself. So Roo, as again, he's a puppy. He needs some training. He needs some manners. He's a really, really good boy. He's good with other dogs and he's good with kids. But we're asking no toddlers, and we're asking no toy breed dogs. He does have some toy aggression, which means that he focuses on that toy, won't let anybody touch it, which could potentially turn into a bite for a toddler or for a small breed dog. We don't want anyone to get hurt. He does need that trained out of him, and it's easy enough to do. But right now it does exist, so we want to make sure that he goes to the right home. So no Pomeranians and no toddlers. But otherwise, he would do really well with a dog his size. He would fare well with and with also some older kids who have been around big dogs, and they respect those borders. He's such a good boy. We're thinking that he's probably got a little bit of pit bull and a little bit of Rottweiler in him. He's very, very soft.
Who knows?
Well, we got to guess as they jump through the door, but he is very, very strong.
Pit bull and Chihuahua, yeah.
Yeah, Chihuahua. But will benefit from some training and will benefit from an active owner, and he definitely will need a yard. As opposed to Truman, like he could use a couple walks a day. He doesn't have to have a big yard, even though he's bigger than Roo, but Roo, completely different personality. We want to make sure that he gets enough exercise throughout the day. Truman could care less. Roo needs it.
Yeah.
You ready to go, buddy?
Roo cares.
Roo, you ready to go? Oh my God, he's so strong. Here we go. Thanks for. He's a cute boy.
It's like a little spark plug.
Yeah, I know.
Aw, now we have
Mama!
we have a lady coming in.
Come on, Mama. It's okay. Come on, baby girl. Come on, baby girl.
I'm so glad you got those uncouth boys out of the way.
I know. Are you okay? It's gonna be okay. What's the matter? So this is Mommy to the 8 puppies that we adopted out today.
Oh.
Yeah. This is Lucinda, and she came to us as a stray.
Poor baby.
Very, very pregnant, and she popped a couple days later.
And her puppies were dang near as big as she was.
Yes, yeah. She had some beautiful, beautiful puppies. I believe we still have 2 left, so by the time this airs, you can call the shelter and find out. But we think that she's probably a little bit of Border Collie and a little bit of Spaniel. The puppies turned out Border Collie, Spaniel, Papillon, Australian Shepherd. I mean, they were so all over the place.
Very cute.
All
Oh my
over
gosh,
the
they were
place.
just darling.
But Mommy here, her name is Lucinda. She's about 4 years old, and she's going to be available on April 10th. She'll be 104 to adopt, and we had to hold on to her date just a little bit longer than the puppies because we need her milk to dry out before we spay her. So she should be all dried out by the 10th and be ready to be spayed and not ever have to have another litter of puppies.
She says, I'm so happy about that.
Good
Yes,
girl.
I am.
Yeah, she was done. And she spent a nice 8 weeks back in our quarantine with her puppies, and she was a really good mom, and she broke up fights, and she fed them, and she was a great mom. So, you know, when you have a dog like that, you know that they've got just a great personality. She's a little freaked out right now, and I think it's probably because the puppies were all taken away from her today, so she's a little stressed. But she's gonna fare fine, especially when we match her up with another roommate. So she'll be fine. Huh? Were you done? Were you done? Okay. Thanks, David. Go on. Okay, ready for another big one?
Another big one?
Una! Una! Come on, baby
Come on, baby.
girl. Come on. You didn't know?
Okay, another throw rug.
Baby. Oh, she's a good girl. Okay, so Una's been here a very long time. Una was turned in by her owners because they were moving into a place they couldn't keep her, and they were heartbroken. Una lived with children. She slept in bed with the children. She is good with
Where you going, girl?
she's good with other dogs. She did show a little aggression towards a female dog that was her size a couple weeks ago, so we're going to suggest that she go with a male. Sometimes that's a way better match anyway. But she is good with kids. She is very affectionate. She loves belly rubs. She's young. She's only about 1.5 years old.
Mel, clean up aisle 6.
She's potty trained. She's been inside her whole life, you know, and the family really, really loved her, and they were very upset that they had to turn her in, but they did take good care of her. And it's funny because as she gets older here in the shelter, she's turning chocolate instead of black and white. So no, she's all around. She's a great dog. We did find Una a home at one point, and they changed the food that she was on that we were recommended. So she started losing her hair because she's got some food allergies. But we have the one food that she's on, and I can't recall the name of it right now, but we would definitely tell you if you're interested in adopting. That would be the food that she'd have to stay on for the rest of her life. Not a big deal, you know, and once it's pinpointed what the problem is with skin conditions, it's so good. You don't have to go through the blood tests and everything. You know what it is. So she's been doing great. She has no more hair loss, and she's healthy, and she's a wonderful, affectionate dog. We love Una. Una girl. She's a lost dog. You wanna go?
Last dog, I know.
You wanna go?
Okay, you want to just stay there?
Stay there?
Yeah, she can stay.
All right, she'll
She's
stay here.
fine.
She'll
She's
stay
fine.
here.
Well, that's our last dog today, but we do have some stuff to talk to you about. Number one, just some reminders. You know, we've been talking to you about some events coming up. On April 12th, we have 2 fundraisers for the animal shelter and for the volunteers. And if you go to the website, you can get information on them. One is a foster kitten baby shower that's just over the border in Toluca Lake on Riverside. And you can go there. It helps our foster kitten program. And the other one's up here at Story Tavern, and we do have tickets at the animal shelter here available for that event. And it's kind of cool. They're opening an area out there where you can take your pets to go have a cold beverage, and your dog can have a nice bowl of water while you're there together. So that's kind of fun. And the proceeds from that directly benefit the animal shelter. So make sure you check out both of those things. The police department has Hoof and Woof coming up. So make sure you don't want to miss that. So check out the city website for information regarding that. So you don't want to miss that. And then just, you know, we've been shaking and rattling and rolling a little bit lately, and it's just one of nature's little ways of reminding us. But with regards to your pets, it's just a good time to think about, make sure all your paperwork for your pet is all in one place. If your pet has a microchip, make sure it's been registered so that it connects back to you, that all the information is up to date. Make sure you have a supply of food and water for your pet. We think about doing stuff for ourselves, but
We all have emergency earthquake kits, but we don't have it for our pets.
Our pets
And that's
need 'em too,
important.
yeah.
With medication, if you have extra medication for your pet, put that in there. Put any vet records, microchip numbers, anything that pertains to your pet. Put it all. If it's a cat, put it in a carrier. If it's a little dog, put it in a carrier. If it's a big dog, put it all in a nice duffel bag with a leash and, you know, maybe even a collapsible little crate, just something that you're going to be able to contain them. Or if you have to put them someplace temporarily, if you have to be relocated temporarily, you're going to have all that information and you're going to be set. It's very smart.
And if you have to leave your house for some reason, it's real simple to grab all that and grab your pet when you have to go, because you know where it's all at. You've already gathered it. It's all in one place. So it's just, you know, what I think of it as nature's little reminders to, you know, get us to do all those things that we have to do, because
Yeah.
we live in earthquake country, whether we like it or not, and we need to prepare for those things. So
Yeah, I think it's important.
so please do it. So thanks for joining us today, and come and see us anytime you're looking for a pet to add to your home. Do your research and make sure you're going to be coming to pick out the pet that fits for your family and your living situation the best. And we've got it all here. We've got cats and dogs and puppies and kittens and turtles and, you know, guinea pigs and rabbits and I know it's rabbit season and you might be impulse tempted, but that's not an impulse buy. They're like a 10-year commitment. So don't you make sure that's the right fit for
Buy
your
chocolate
family
instead.
too. Yeah, buy a chocolate bunny.
Buy chocolate instead.
Yeah. However, you know, a rabbit might be kind of cool if you're looking for a pet for your family.
If
but
you want to adopt one
make
from
sure
a shelter,
you do
yeah.
your research, because it's a long-term commitment. But they are really neat pets. I've had them myself, and they are really good pets. So come see us. Make it your first choice. Remember, when you adopt a pet, you adopt a friend. Thanks for joining us today.